What are the student rights for Christian students on the secondary school campuses, elementary, middle school, high school, even college campuses? A lot of people are asking questions these days. We live in a very changing culture, but I want you to know that students have a lot of rights. Matter of fact, there's very little they can't do on the campus. I mean, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? Back years ago, the Supreme Court of the United States of America opened the door wide for a lot of rights for our students. Now, there were some things that were taken away, like prayer and so forth, but you and I know that prayer will never be taken off the school campus as long as there's tests that are given. These students are going to pray. But as far as organized prayer by leadership and all, that's not today. But students can still pray. And I want to share with you a lot of the legal rights in a series of videos that I'm going to be producing. And hopefully you'll be watching and listening. I'm using a book as my guide called Student Rights Handbook. This was written and developed by the Alliance Defending Freedom. And you can go on their website at adflegal.org, adflegal.org. Their phone number is 1-800-835-5233. But I'm going to be sharing a lot of this information with you, with other personal testimonies of what I've had happen in and through my ministry over the years of doing probably nearly 40 years of student ministry across the United States, and most recently with the Florida Baptist Convention, working with student evangelism, hundreds of youth pastors and thousands of students coming to our conferences way back from the 90s all the way through as recent as last year. It has been a joy to work with student pastors, leaders, pastors themselves, helping them understand the rights that students have on the campus. It just seems like students are being shut down, they're being ridiculed, they're being pushed aside and hurt and disappointed and embarrassed many times. But it's because they don't understand their rights. They just don't realize what they can and can't do on the campus. So we're going to be looking in the next few weeks at the rights a student has, and also a Christian teacher has. Just recently I was at First Baptist Church in Daytona. Just prior to that, I was up in the Georgia area talking to students and sharing with them, and Christian teachers, helping them understand their rights. And when the service was over at Daytona, I had a number of teachers and administrators come up saying, we want to hear more about this, because obviously they don't even know. They're not even aware. Our school boards, our administrators, our principals aren't aware of the rights that students as Christians have. Here's what I say so often. If an administration at a school, high school, middle school, elementary, college campus, my goodness, anywhere, if they would allow Christian students to be Christ-like, it would take care of so many of the problems we have on our campus. I guarantee you that the mighty army of God would so squelch the enemy and defeat the enemy. But many of the administration people, a lot of the principals, school board members, those guidance counselors at schools just don't understand the rights that Christian students and Christian teachers have. So we're going to try to help clear the air up. And I'm real anxious to talk to you about this, and hopefully you'll pass this along through your social media contacts, and you'll talk to folks at church from the pulpit and in your leadership classes and teaching opportunities to follow davidburtonministries.com. Or go to my Facebook page, David Burton Ministries, or just David Burton Facebook page. We'll be doing some tweeting about this as well. YouTube, all of this will be up on YouTube. Matter of fact, there's a lot up on YouTube about See You at the Pole, and obviously that's one Wednesday out of the year in September, but students can do this year-round. There are some students that are doing this every single Wednesday at their campus. Some pick like the first Wednesday of the month to do that ministry. So it's more than just that one special national, international See at the Pole day when millions of students will do it simultaneously, but it can be done year-round. So it's just a lot of wonderful things we're going to talk about, and I hope you'll tune in and watch and listen and learn and then apply. Let your students join in and watch with you, okay? I'm not a professional, man. I don't certainly know it all. I'm no legal expert. I'm not a lawyer, but I am going to act and play like one on the videos, because I'm just going to be sharing with you from documents that I have found the rights that students have, Christian students have. So God bless you. Be praying for me as I do this. The warfare is already on. There'll be attacks, I know. Satan's not going to like this. This is going to hurt the kingdom of Satan, but it's going to certainly help the kingdom of God as we push back the darkness very boldly in teaching students how to do it. So be praying for me as well. And so we'll be talking to you again later.